Hi everybody, welcome to 30-Day Booty Plus Body. I'm Tamara and today is day 23 of our month-long journey of glute work plus one set of push-ups. So today we've got kind of a short 3 sets. We're gonna do 15 sets of an easy squat and then we're gonna do 2 sets of 8 of a harder squat. And it's of course only as hard as you make it. So please remember, body weight is always an option. And if you are holding a weight, the higher you hold that weight, the more it's gonna challenge you. So you can hold that lower center of gravity for a little bit more forgiveness. You can make it a little bit harder by lifting it up higher, work deeper into your core, or you can do it without weight. Are you ready? Let's get started. So I've got my heavy weight, and I'm gonna hold it at chest high because I want that little bit of extra work in my core, but you absolutely can hold this down low. My feet are about hip distance apart and my toes are slightly turned out, not too far. And then I'm just gonna come down and up into a nice simple squat. So this is our set of 15. We're gonna warm up really everything. Squats work a lot of muscle groups. Whole leg, glutes, hips, calves, abdominals, lower back. We're gonna keep that airway open. And you can go slower if you like to. I'm doing these pretty quick and dirty today. Let's remember to keep the knees open a little bit wide. We just don't want them to collapse in as we're coming up. That was probably 10, I'm gonna do 5 more. Remember that as you come up, you don't want to overextend, but just stop at a nice straight curvy line. Lifting up with the belly, pushing down with the heels, and squeezing the butt. All right, that was probably 15. I'm gonna take a little shake out, do something that feels good, and come back to that same space. Weight is high or low, and we're gonna do 8 wave squats, meaning we're just gonna hit 3 distinct positions. So our first movement is down into a squat, and then we're gonna keep that flexion in the hip. We're gonna lift our butt up, and then keep your back super strong as you rise up to the top. Much easier to sit, stick your butt up, and rise to the top. I'm gonna continue to choose the hard one. Down, butt, and rise. That's a lot of lower back work, a little bit of hamstring work, lots of glute work. You wanna really keep your abdominals super snug to give that lower back the support that it needs. I'm gonna do 3 more. We'll call that 8. That felt so good. Now, I'm gonna reverse that for the last 8. So we're gonna fold over, nice long spine, nice long legs, and then I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna push that weight out in front of me a little bit for counterbalance, and I'm gonna try and bring my head right up to the ceiling as I come out of that squat. Again, easier if you go hinge, sit, and stand. A little harder if you go hinge, sit, and stand. That was 3. Hinge, squat, and push your feet into the ground as you rise up. Hinge, sit, and grow. Feels good. I'm gonna do 3 more. And last one. So maybe you got off easy today with the glute work, or maybe you really challenged yourself. Now it's time for push-ups. So we've got our stance of choice. You can be on your knees, You could be on straight legs. You've got elbows soft either way. Belly super snug. Back lifted up. Don't sink into your shoulders, but lift out of them. And we're gonna come down and up into a spiral. So this first 10, I'm gonna lift this hip point up. I'm gonna try to land as I bring the hand down and lift up and rotate. Inhale and exhale. On the knees, you can just open that top knee as you come up, if you like, which feels pretty great. Two more times, and that was our first 10. Now, on the second 10, we're gonna try not to turn our hips. So we're gonna come down to the push-up and then rotating. I'm trying to keep my hip down, and rotating just from the rib cage, so a little bit more work in here. And again, landing soft, lift and rotate. Inhale and exhale. If that's way too much, but you want to stay on straight legs, open your stance, which makes it just a little bit easier. If you want to do this on your knees, it's pretty easy not to rotate the hips if you keep them both down. Down and up. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to do 4 more, which is probably too many, but I like them. And I like you. I don't want to shortchange you. Woo. I'm going to come down that way. I hope you enjoyed the workout today. Only 7 minutes. You did get off easy. Well, happy day 23. I'll see you tomorrow.